Now we depend on Emily and Bo and our other first alert meteorologists to tell us when severe weather is coming through like today. They need all the resources they can get.
The National Weather Service office in Valley still faces staffing shortages, and they aren't launching as many weather balloons as they'd like. Our Johan Marin went looking for answers.
Brian and Aaron, we have been asking Flood's office since May 8th why improved data collection has been delayed at the National Weather Service. Since then, there's been no word from Flood's office. We last heard they plan to bring back 2 weather balloon launches a day around April 28th, but that still hasn't happened, and they're still launching 1 per day. We're also asking if temporary staffing improvements have been made as promised, but no answer to that either. The staffing issue is not just here at home, but across the nation. NBC News reports some forecast offices were forced to halt their operations overnight, as more than 150 open positions still need cover. We heard from officials in Kentucky about the staffing issues after they were hit by deadly tornadoes this past Friday.
While I have big concerns with cuts to the National Weather Service, I don't see any evidence that it impacted this one. The National Weather Service is just an amazing organization. I work with them every day, every week in this job. They work so hard.
This past Friday, at least 28 people were killed in the tornadoes in both Kentucky and Missouri. Now here back at home, I also reached out to Representative Don Bacon's office about the issues with the National Weather Service, and they told me they're looking into it. In Omaha, I'm Johan Marin, First Alert 6.